Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Willard. Mid-Autumn Festival is coming. Let's make some mooncake. So today I'll be making this 1000 layers mooncake with yam paste and creamy salted egg yolk filling. So for the making process of this mooncake will be separated into two parts. For the first part, we'll be making the filling, which is the yam and salted egg yolk, and then the second part will be making the dough for the 1000 layers skins. So let's get started on the yam and salted egg yolk fillings. So here's the ingredient you need for the yam filling. For the full recipe and ingredient list, you can refer to my website willardT.kitchen. So let's prepare the yam and pepper sweet potato. Peel the skin off and cut them into cube size. And place the yam onto waroma tray. The pepper sweet potato into waroma dish. Put it together and cover the lid. Fill the mixing bowl with 600 grams of water and then close the lid. Put the waroma set into positions and steam for 30 minutes. Waroma speed 1. While steaming the yam, let's prepare the salted egg yolk. You need to clean the eggs if you are using the fresh egg. Otherwise, you may use the frozen egg yolk for easy handling. After cleaning the eggs, you will need to separate the egg yolk and rinse the egg yolks under the running water. Make sure that there is no egg white attached to the egg yolk, otherwise it will be quite salty. After cleaning the yolk, place them on a baking tray and bake for about 5 minutes, 180 degrees Celsius. After the egg yolks are cooked, set them aside for later use. When the yam and sweet potatoes are ready, remove the waroma set and discard the water inside the mixing bowl. Then place the mixing bowl back into positions. Put the steamed yam and sweet potato into it. Add the sugar, milk powder, salt, butter, and then cooking oil. And then close the lid and mix for 1 minute, speed 4. After blending, use a spatula to scrape down the side of the mixing bowl so that later we can cook the paste more evenly. Then close the lid. Remove the measuring cup. Cook for 50 minutes, 120 degrees, speed 2. After the yam paste is cooked, transfer it into the container and then use a spatula to flatten and even it out, so later it will be easier to divide them into equal portions. And use cling film to cover the paste with contact to the surface to avoid the surface drying out. Then let it cool down a little bit, then keep it refrigerated for overnight for at least 2 hours. Then we will start preparing the salted egg yolk fillings. Let's put in the reserved salted egg yolk, and then plain flour, whipping cream, milk powder, and Parmesan cheese, butter, and then close the lid. Mix for 1 minute, speed 4. When it's ready, use a spatula to scrape down the sides of the mixing bowl. Then close back the lid, degree, split 3. After the salted egg yolk paste is cooked, transfer them into a container. Cover it with a clean film and let it cool a little bit, and then keep it in the fridge for overnight or at least 2 hours. So after both the filling are chilled and firm, we will start making the part 2, which is the 1000 layers skin of the mooncake. Let's first make the water dough. Put in the plain flour, white sugar and lard into the mixing bowl and mix for 15 seconds, speed 4. And then add in the ice water, knead for 2 minutes. After kneading the dough, transfer the dough into the bowl and cover it with the cling wrap and put it in the fridge to let it chill. Next, we will make the oil dough. Without cleansing the mixing bowl, put in the cake flour, the lard, and salt, and the proper sweet potato powder. And then close the lid and mix for 15 seconds, speed 4. While both the water dough and oil dough are chilled in the fridge, let's divide the fillings into portions. Divide the yam paste into 16 portions. It will be roughly around 20 grams per portion. Because we have flattened the paste earlier, so it will be quite easy to make it into equal portions. So each divided portion should be around 20 grams. Roll each of the portions into the ball shape, then let them cover with the cling film. After all the yam paste balls are done, let's continue with the salted egg yolk paste. You'll be doing the same step as the yam paste. Divide the salted egg yolk paste into 16 portions. Each portion should be around 15 grams. For this salted egg yolk paste, it will be quite complete, so try not to break it too much. And you can pinch the crumb pieces together using your palm, then roll it into the ball shape. After all the fillings are equally portioned and shaped into a ball, let's put the yam paste and salted egg yolk together. Press the yam paste into a bowl using your thumb, and then take one of the salted egg yolk filling, put it into the hole, and then gently close the edges of the yam paste to seal the salted egg yolk. Then roll it into the ball shape. After all the fillings are put together, chill them in the fridge until needed. By this time, the dough should be ready to work on. Let's divide the water dough into 8 portions. Just to take note that at the end of this dough will be further divided into half, so the total will still be 16 portions as well. Roll the 8 portions of the water dough into a ball shape and let them rest with the cling film covered at all times. For the oil dough, divide them into 8 equal portions as well, but I will be making color, one purple and one black color. So I will separate the purple color into 4 portions and then the black color into 4 portions as well. Roll the oil dough into the ball shape and then cover it with cling film and let it rest. After all the dough have been shaped, take one of the water dough, flatten it using your palm into a flat circle. Then put the oil dough in the middle of the water dough. Pinch the edge of the water dough to the center so that the oil dough is completely covered by the water dough. Then gently roll it into the ball shape and let it rest with the cling film cover. And repeat the same step with the rest of the dough. After wrapping all the oil dough inside the water dough, let's take the first dough that we worked on earlier and then flatten it using a palm. Then with the assist of the rolling pin, flatten it further until you can see the color of the oil dough through the water dough layer. So we can see the purple color of the oil dough through the layer of the water dough. Then you can stop rolling. Then gently roll up the dough from the bottom like a Swiss roll into a log shape. And keep it covered with cling film while working with the rest of the dough. After rolling up all the dough, take the first dough that we worked on earlier with a seam side facing up. Gently press down the dough using your fingers like this to flatten the dough sideways. Then with the rolling pin, roll it out to a long strip until you can see clear color of your oil dough but not breaking the water dough layer. Then can gently roll it down from the top of the dough to make a mini log shape. Keep it covered with cling film while working on the rest of the dough. After rolling out all the dough, let's take the first dough that we rolled up earlier and use a sharp knife, gently cut the dough into half. After cutting out, so there you have it, the beautiful 1000 layer spiral. Then let the cut side facing down and work on the rest of the dough. After cutting all the dough into half, take one of the dough out, keep the cut side facing down. Gently press and flatten it using a pump and then further flatten it using a rolling pin until you get the size of the pump. Gently lift it up the dough, you can see the beautiful spiral layer. Keep the spiral layer facing down on your palm and take one of the filling we prepared earlier. Put it in the center of the dough. You can turn it over to find the center of the spiral and wrap the filling around using a thumb and index finger. Then gently flick back and pinch and seal the edges. baking tray. Heat the oven at 160 degrees while you work on the 8th mooncake. And after finishing all the 16 pieces of mooncake, bake them at 160 degrees for 25 minutes. Then let them cool down on the tray for about 10 minutes. Then you can serve it warm with a cup of tea. Let's enjoy your mooncake. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you do. And that's all for today. I'll see you next round. Bye. Oh, and happy Mid-Autumn Festival. 中秋节快乐. Bye.